Whatever you
Let's
want to
talk
do.
about the what the fucking U.S. is doing to our Haitian brothers and sisters. Go ahead,
Okay.
Crush.
Yep. No
Yeah,
doubt.
it's undeniable, and definitely hits home here. The news has been, well, it's the news there are many people on social media who are trying their best to keep this particular news item in the spotlight, where there's footage of border patrol officers using whips on Haitian immigrants trying to seek asylum at the border. Um, and I saw another article in relation to this that is indicative of but it is clearly a much larger immigration problem for the U.S. Because apparently the impression that the Biden administration gave to the world upon winning the election was that the policies of the prior administration would be dismantled or otherwise overturned, and this impression apparently got down on the ground in Haiti, and a number of Haitian people who don't even live in Haiti, people who have lives in Chile, Brazil, and Panama, literally left their lives there to try to migrate to America, either to start new lives or to rejoin families that they had stationed there, only to find um, that when they would get there, they would be deported back to Haiti. Some of these people have never been to Haiti their entire lives. Of course, they were introduced to their culture by their parents who happened to migrate to Chile, Panama, and Brazil, but they've never been there. But they're suddenly dropped off in Haiti. Situations where people are suddenly reuniting with siblings they've never met, and parents who thought they had moved on to whole different lives are suddenly being dropped off at the doorstep by the hundreds of thousands. As more and more Haitian people seek asylum in America. Of course, the shock and awe is profound and wide. They had no idea that that this would be happening to them. They had no idea that they don't know why they haven't even speaking according. They many of them said they never even spoke to immigration officers, an immigration agent. They believe they've been tricked, and they were somewhere said they were being released or sent to Florida, but were suddenly show up, you're off the plane in Port-au-Prince. So this is clearly a compounding problem. Um, I don't know. I'm beyond rage at this point. I mean, I don't know if the word is disappointment for the Biden administration. I'm more concerned with the people of Haiti and what needs to be done for them. I don't think anything can be counted on from this administration. But I would definitely love to hear what my brothers think here about um, this rather avalanche of a situation. Women and children just being dumped off in Haiti.
I think um, first off, seeing the video of the white men, the white federal law enforcement agents using the horses' reins to whip black people was enough to send me into a state of rage. Then to further see and to read and hear about the stories and the ways that the United States government have been treating our people is disgusting. It is absolutely infuriating. And see, this is part of this, and I mean, there's so many different layers to this, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I know for many people, this is their first introduction to Haiti, like what is taking place with Haiti.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they have no idea about 1804. They have no idea about, Haiti kicking motherfuckers' ass during slavery. Like they don't have any context of all that Haiti has endured for years the oppressive nature that they have endured via United States imperialism. Like, they have no idea of that. So when they see this, their immediate thought process is on a singular, smaller level. Like, this is a singular incident. Like, it reminds me of when white people act like they were beginning to wake up about police brutality when they saw George Floyd. But black folks been telling motherfuckers for generations, nah, this is what cops do. Same thing with Haiti. Like, Haiti has been crying out for generations, saying, and the fucked up part about this is how shiesty politics is, man. So Biden and these motherfuckers run on a platform making statements about immigration. You know, how they were going to be looser on it and it wasn't going to be as oppressive. And then Harris gets up and starts telling motherfuckers, she keep motherfuckers, stay out, keep out. And she's literally saying those words. Now, all of a sudden, she's, oh my God, I'm heartbroken and I'm anguished because of this is going on. But all the while, Haiti has been suffering motherfucking earthquakes. You know, they done had all these atrocities taking place and suffering. And the United States has been denying any sort of assistance to them in the capacity to allow Haitian people to do what? Govern their motherfucking selves. So for the longest time, now all of a sudden, black folks in America are beginning to wake up and getting a glimpse of how United States imperialism actually works.
We have to take a step back and realize that this is business as usual for the United States. A lot of people, and don't get it twisted. I'm someone that likes Barack Obama. I won't necessarily say I'm a full-throated supporter of Barack Obama, but I like him. As a black man that had to do work, I can understand that. Any black man in America can recognize the struggle that another black man has. Okay, so
Barack was black.
That's first. But a lot of people won't attribute. Okay? Let me take a step back. Towards the end of Barack Obama's presidency, illegal immigration, I use the term illegal immigration, whatever that falls under for you, illegal immigration into the United States was at a net negative. So at the end of his presidency and a little bit into Orange 45's presidency, immigration was at a net negative. What does that mean? Net negative meaning that there were more people, illegal immigrants, leaving America than were coming in. That's what it means. That's one.
But tell people what that means. Were they getting kicked out of America, or were they voluntarily leaving and going back to their countries?
There's twofold. Some studies say that the majority of those numbers were voluntarily left. Do I believe that? I can't say. But another part of it, a huge part of it, was that Obama was deporting. He was literally known as the deporter in chief during his presidency. The deporter in chief. He's deported more people than George Bush, Bill Clinton, and more people than Orange 45 has. So I want you to keep that in mind. As it pertains to, you said what now?
But you like him.
I said I like him as a person. You can't say that you don't. Nigga, I like you, and you're a trash ass motherfucker to me all the time. So what the hell? I get like it
to you, but the rest of the society, I'm really nice to. I take my neighbor's trash cans out every Tuesday. I mean, she loves me.
Hold up, how old is your
apple pie? She's 70 something, man.
Exactly. This nigga, you see this shit.
I take care of the elderly. That's what Jesus said. I mean, I'm just listen, man.
But no, so now I say that because a lot of people want to gloss over that. They want to gloss over because we know what policy says, right? We know what policy says, but we also recognize what culture is. And culture eats policy every single day of the week. Yeah. Culture will eat policy every single day of the week. And this is what I mean by that.
Yep.
We know in police departments, they say policy, police department policy, our department policies that every police officer should have a body cam on themselves and turn on at the beginning of every incident. We know that that's policy. But culture tells these people how to evade doing those things in a just manner. So you have folks turning on what do you call it? Turning on was Katy Perry or one of these damn singers
playing
that shit so that they can't record your video, or turning their bodies in such a way that they're not recording it. So they're following the policy, but culture's already proven to you that they don't give a fuck about policy. And that's where we fall under here. We know what the voice of the Biden administration has been over the past however many months that they've been in office. We know the noise that people like Biden and Harris made during Orange 45's presidency about immigration.
Yep.
So here we are.
They ran on that.
But here we are now, how many months later, and we see how effective policy is. I'll throw one more thing into it. One of the things that has gotten me the most riled up is not necessarily that we don't understand that policy and culture are at a conflict, but the double talk that's been going on as the administration has been trying to explain away what's been happening at the border. We had the president's press secretary, the White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, come out and talk about, oh, well, what I saw was atrocious. I don't think there's anything that justifies that, but I don't have context.
Follow-up question on Haiti. There are photographs and reports of border agents on horseback using what appear to be whips on Haitian migrants. Does the administration view that as an appropriate tactic? Can you speak to that? There are people who are upset about it.
Yeah, understandably so. I've seen some of the footage. I don't have the full context. I can't imagine what context would make that appropriate, but I don't have additional details. And certainly, I don't have additional context, April. I don't think anyone seeing that footage would think it was acceptable or appropriate. I mean, Yamiche, it's all good questions. We just saw this footage. It's horrible to watch. I just have to get more information on it. Again, April, I don't have more information on it. I've also seen the video. I can't imagine what the scenario is where that would be appropriate. I'm certainly not suggesting that, but we've just seen the footage earlier this morning. Of course, they should never be able to do it again. I don't know what the circumstances would be. It's obviously horrific, the footage. I don't have any more information on it, so let me venture to do that, and we'll see if there's more to convey.
Where else have we heard that before?
When
you
black
see
bodies
these
are
videos
bleeding
of
on the
black
street.
people getting shot and killed, and they'll tell you, oh, we don't know what happened before the video started recording.
Yeah, what's the
I don't know what
context of the
context what
shots?
happened it. And then when she was pressed, she said, yeah, I don't think that there is anything that justifies that or any context where that would be good, but I don't have details or context.
I need more information.
Further the
I need more
conversation.
information. I need more information. I need more information.
And here we are.
This is a black issue, right? This, to me, this would be a black issue as a black politician. If I'm watching this as a black politician, I'm up in arms. I'm angry. I'm looking to find solutions. So if I'm the Congressional Black Caucus,
listen, I just told you, Jim Clyburn's goofy ass has been silent.
You know, that's where my struggle is, man. That's what my struggle is with all this.
Put so much effort to stop Nina Turner from being able to win that seat. You're not seeing that same type of energy right now. He has been dead. What is your favorite saying? You can hear a rat piss on cotton now from this bullshit. Come on, my guy. Come on.
So that's what makes it so difficult to align or reinforces the notion to me that when you get into politics, all your other identities are pushed to the back burner, and sometimes they no longer exist. It's just about you adhering to your position and party lines.